How to farm the scav boss on Woods SHTURMAN in an efficient and safe way. That's the topic of today's video. Dear comrades, Ivan the German is back for you guys, and today we have another scav boss guide. In this video we are talking all about the legendary SHTURMAN from Woods. SHTURMAN is one of my most favorite scav bosses out there because he is quite simple, sometimes a bit challenging, and I like Woods. So why do you want to farm SHTURMAN? The first thing, he can have a red rebel, he can have some red key cards, you can get his key in almost every time, and you can open up the crate and get some red rebel key cards and stuff out of this crate. You can get some key cards which you can sell immediately, and of course you can sell the key for about 190,000 rubles straight on the market. Or as I said, you can gamble a little bit. Comrade, wait for a second. I guess you're new to this channel. If you want to be a better gamer and if you want to improve your own game experience, subscribe to this channel. We are going to help you with our videos and you shouldn't miss them anymore. Furthermore, you need SHTURMAN for the hunter mission. Unfortunately, I don't get my kills on SHTURMAN before this quest, and SHTURMAN is really crowded right now. And on the first day, we get a couple of bugs with this quest. Right now, it's working. So, and after you finish the quest, you get a lot of ruble. You can get the 338, you can unlock it, you get a pro kill, and the last reward was a weapon case, if I'm right. So let's talk about your loadout. First of all, as always, I would cover up my bright face, get some GSSH military headset, because sometimes he's yelling around. He also has two guards, two brothers, and those guards are yelling around a lot, they are running around a lot, and you want this information. And last but not least, I like this door kicker boonie hat, but of course you can wear anything you want. For the armor, I would run a level 4 rig because you are a little bit faster, because you can have a bad spawn, which is really big, and it's right now, as I said, a little bit crowded because of those SHTURMAN kills. And that's why I would go with such a rig, or with the paratrooper armor, or whatever you want. But as I said, runner armor, because he will more often shot you in the thorax or in the stomach instead of giving you a straight headshot. In this wipe I didn't looted any VSS or Val from the guards, so maybe they don't have it anymore, or very rare. But that's the thing, run a level 4 armor, level 5 if you want, but you're fine with level 4. For your weapons, and that's a big thing, you can kill SHTURMAN and his guards in two ways. So the first way is a little bit safer, but if you're doing it wrong, it can kill you quite fast, because SHTURMAN is much more effective the greater the distance to you is. So, and that's why you can use something like 308 semi or fully automatic. You don't need fully automatic, like some semi-automatic or bolt action 308, and better like M80, M62. I would go for M80 because SHTURMAN has no armor. You can run a SVD, you can run 338, all of that stuff. You can even run a 556, but I would go for M80 because you can one-shot headshot him quite easily. Sometimes you can, or I did a fragmentation kill with M993. So a lot of funny stuff can happen because SHTURMAN has no armor, and that's the thing. And that's why you can run a very aggressive strat against him with some SMGs. Why some SMGs? Because in my opinion, very underrated is Green Tracer. Green Tracer has a little bit less penetration, not that much, but also a little bit more damage. That's why Green Tracer is very effective if you know your opponent has less or no armor. And especially if you're shooting some MP5 or whatever, with Green Tracer you can see immediately where your bullets are. So that's why I like Green Tracer a lot, especially early wipe, but PST is also great. You can also run AP63 because guards have armor and player. That's why my first mech is like a 30 round AP63 or 7 and 31 mech, and I'm switching to a 50 round drum mech with some Green Tracer if I'm facing SHTURMAN. Of course you can run MP7, MP9, P90 of course. I did a couple of clips that you can see what I mean with a very aggressive approach. Furthermore, you can also use a Gil 40. It's very strong against almost every scav boss, scavs, or even cheater, but that's a topic for another video. Enough of the talking, let's jump into the raid. So where can you find SHTURMAN? SHTURMAN is around this sawmill area, especially in Red and Grey Hall. And if SHTURMAN would be alive and in this area, I would have been dead already. So what that means is that you really have to be careful if you're playing on a certain distance, if you want to kill him on a certain distance. Furthermore, he can be in this wooden shacks. He can be literally in one of them and you can really aggressively push him down, and that's a big struggle for Stürman. Furthermore, Stürman can be literally right in front of you, behind or between this wooden barriers, or sitting right here. Stürman is one of these scav bosses. He's running around from you because he wants to kill you on a certain distance, and that's why a very aggressive playstyle against him is very effective. But as you can see in the video, you can snipe him down quite easily. If you are approached from this side of the Grey Hall, you can literally shoot him straight if he's staying in the Grey Hall. And on the beginning of the round, he is very often right in front of the Grey Hall with his guards. So these are positions where you can hunt him down quite easily because the Grey Hall is very bright inside and you can get him. From the other side of the Grey Hall, you have the Duffel Mountain. I call it the Duffel Mountain because the Duffelback is right here, and you can kill him very fast because sometimes, as I said, he's close to the first Red Hall, to the middle Red Hall, or behind the Grey Hall. Furthermore, from this Duffel Mountain, you can shoot some players or whatever. And if you go a little bit behind into the forest behind the Grey Hall, you can kill him if he's close to the wooden barricades, or between the Grey and the Red Hall, or behind the Grey Hall. These opportunities are one of the best. If you want to snipe him down, of course, you can go on the Sniper Mountain and kill him. But my favorite method is a very aggressive playstyle with some SMGs. In this video I used the MPX because it's underrated, cheap, and I can shoot Green Tracer. You saw them right here. It's the beginning of the round and you can see they are running away. They try to get you down from a certain distance, and Stürman is sitting right in front of me, and as you can see, he's shooting once. He hit me in the arm and I survived this quite easily, and he's down with Green Tracer in the head. As I said, he's not wearing any armor. This clip is with a Saiga 19, AP 6 rounds, and you saw it in the beginning. We are going very aggressively from behind the Grey Hall into the Grey Hall to check where he's located at. But as I said, Stürman has a big problem handling very aggressive playstyles, and if you're pushing him, he's struggling a lot. That's why I would recommend push him if you can. Try to have some cover between you to not get too tapped or shotted. Right here you can see why armor is very good. I got shot from a scav. He was right behind me, one of the followers from Stürman, but same thing, you can just push them down quite easily, especially with the P90. 50 rounds, very effective. And Stürman is right here. He's running around again. He's running away in the open, and you can get him down and keep some cover in between you and Stürman, of course, and some guards. Sometimes the guards are even more effective than Stürman. But as you can see right here, no problem with some fully automatic, very precise shots, and they are all down. Sometimes they have the Juk level 6 armor or some Fort armor. I never saw the Fort armor on them. And as I said, Stürman is completely blank. He has no armor, so perfect for SMGs. And that's why I would recommend go with some SMGs or some fully automatic weapons and push him down. Of course, after this clip, we will continue with some long-range shots against Stürman, but sometimes it can be a little bit tricky because if he has his very good aim lock, it's a little bit frustrating sometimes, but that's Stürman. You will go down very rarely, in my opinion, if you do everything right. So, and right here you can see the crate from Stürman, this little launch box, in my opinion, and you can see the loot. The fire cleans right now very expensive, but the other stuff, it's okay. But I would recommend sell the key for 190,000 straight on the flea market. It's still a lot of fun to make some long range shots against Stürman because I like sniping on woods, and it's perfect scav boss for a perfect map in my opinion. And you can do some long range shots with the right caliber, M80 and above. It's very easy to hunt Stürman and his guards down, especially with a good scope. So the following scope, which you can see right here, is just for a mission. To complete the mission, it's not recommended to use it on woods. But as you can see right here, the position, they killed Stürman, but you can see how easy it is to kill something inside of the Grey Hall. So I hope we could help you with farming Stürman a little bit easier and more efficient. And guys, don't forget, if you liked the video, show the world that we Germans can do at least something. And if you like, I would appreciate it that we can show it to the world out there. See you in the next video, guys. Bye.